Good evening, everybody out there in conference call land. This is Cedric Harris, your Diamond Director, coming to you live here from Ocala, Florida, with the Monday night live TTO Jeunesse Overview call. I want to welcome all the team members and all the guests that are chiming in from numerous parts of the world. We know you could have been anywhere in the world, and you chose to spend the next 30 minutes here with us, and we truly, truly appreciate it. You were invited to this line this evening. You were invited by a friend of yours, a family member, a coworker, someone who cares about you, that wanted you to learn about the fastest growing DSA company on the Inc. 500, Jeunesse Global. And it is my job this evening to share with you why we are who we are. But I do need a little bit of help from you, if I could. If you could eliminate any distractions right now, anything that may have an on or off switch, your automatic income reducer, AKA your television, your Skype, your Facebook, your instant messaging, your Apple iPhone 4, 5, 16, 62, your BlackBerry, Blueberry, and or Cranberry, anything that might have an on or off switch, and just focus for the next 30 minutes, because this information could truly change the way you do business. Again, my name is Cedric Harris. I've been lucky enough to be in the direct selling industry for 2 decades now, full-time for the past 10 years, and I can tell you in the past 10 years, my life has changed dramatically. I've been lucky enough to share the stage with some of the biggest thought leaders in the world, people like Jim Rohn before he passed, Lord rest his soul, Mark Victor Hansen, Jerry Clark, Jeffrey Combs, just to name a few. I've been lucky enough to co-author a book featuring Deepak Chopra, Jack Canfield, and Dr. Dennis Whaley. I've built some very, very large teams inside of the direct selling industry in the past 10 years. And I can tell you, when I got a phone call a year and a half ago about the company that you're going to learn about tonight, I had no idea 15 months later I would be on this conference call with you, telling you how it has dramatically changed the lives of thousands upon thousands of people that are currently on our team inside of Jeunesse Global. As we locked arms with Jeunesse 15 months ago, our team has grown from 0 to over 30,000 people in 63 different countries and multiple millions of dollars in business. And we're just getting started because we're only 15 months old. But this isn't about you. This isn't about us. This call is simply about you. So who is Jeunesse? Maybe you were like me when your friend or business partner or coworker or buddy shared Jeunesse with you and said, Jeunesse, what is Genesee? How do you spell it? You tried to Google it and you couldn't even spell it. Don't worry, I was right there with you. So who is Jeunesse? Who is Jeunesse? What is all the fuss about? Well, first of all, our company launched 6 years ago. 6 years ago out of Lake Mary, Florida, a little town 15 minutes outside of Orlando, Florida. When our company launched 6 years ago, we launched it with 5 Asian leaders. Those 5 Asian leaders took 2 different products to marketplace for us at Jeunesse. The first product they took to market was a product called Luminous, based on adult stem cell research, a product that has well over 200 plus growth factors in it, a product focused on the largest organ of your body, your skin, that we've gotten phenomenal results from in the past 6 years. So much so that the line has gone from one particular product called our serum product to 6 different lines and well over $500 million in sales in the past 6 years alone. The second product they launched with was a product called Reserve, which is a resveratrol product focused on your immune system and your antioxidants. Well, ladies and gentlemen, those 5 Asian leaders exploded through the Asian community here in the United States, did a little sprinkling in Canada, and ultimately took it to Asia. All throughout Taiwan and Malaysia and Singapore and Vietnam and Hong Kong, all these different provinces in Asia. Well, instead of Wendy and Randy, the owners of Jeunesse, trying to saturate the United States and Canada first, like most network marketing companies do, and then go overseas, they decided to follow the leadership for 3 different reasons. Number one, Wendy and Randy understood that everything in this world rises and falls on leadership. And if you don't believe that, you haven't been looking at the presidential debate. Number two, they also understood that there are no part-time networkers in Asia. They take it extremely seriously. You're either full-time or not in the business. And number three, they understood that Asia was a gateway to numerous other different countries. So they spent the millions of dollars, jumped through all of the hoops, went through all of the politics to get all of these places legal in Asia. You see, I give you that backdrop so you understand as we fast forward 6 years later on what is actually happening. From going to doing 30 million in a year to 60 million in a year to 125 million in a year to 200 million in a year, 257 million in a year, 419 million in a year, to last year, 2015, closing out at $1.1 billion in sales, becoming the fastest growing network marketing company in history to hit $1 billion. A company that has literally been in existence for 6 years, that's in 120 plus different countries legally. A company with well over 700 plus employees, a 150,000 square foot facility based in Lake Mary, Florida. Just recently voted the number 7th best place to work at amongst direct selling companies. A company that has 32 offices all over the world. So many awards that we've won in 2015, we can't even keep up with all the video awards that we won, the MLM Product of the Year award, Wendy, our co-founder, being named Woman of the Year, so many different things that we've accumulated over the past 6 years to make this moment here at Jeunesse so special. But you still might be asking yourself, well, saying all that sounds great, but who is Jeunesse? Who is Jeunesse? Well, first of all, Jeunesse means youth in French. We're all about redefining youth, both on the inside of your body as well as the outside of your body. So beginning with the outside of your body, this is where our Luminous line comes into play. 6 different lines under one roof. It starts off with our serum product. Then we have our daily moisturizer. We have our youth enhancement cleanser, our full-blown facial mask, our advanced night cream, as well as our body renewal product. Based off of full-blown science, invented by Dr. Nathan Newman, one of the most well-renowned anti-aging specialists in the world, the leading specialist when it comes down to stem cell research. Feel free to Google him or look him up on YouTube yourself and you'll see the power of Dr. Newman. This product has been featured in numerous different magazines all over the world, well over $500 million in sales in the past 6 years alone with just our skincare line. Then we take it one step further with our reserve product, that the main ingredient is resveratrol, focused on your immune system and your antioxidants. It's a mixed fruit blend, ladies and gentlemen. It does some amazing things to your body. And once you get on this product, you will realize why it is actually our #1 international best seller. Then we take it one step further with our AM/PM line. Our AM/PM line is a multivitamin line, which our AM line is geared around your focus and alertness throughout the day. And our PM line is geared around helping mellow you out and helping you sleep while rejuvenating your cells while you're sleeping. So many vitamins, so many minerals, so many nutrients that we actually had to add an additional label just to show you everything involved. Invented by Dr. Vincent Giampapa, an actual lovely, this guy right here is just amazing. First of all, he was featured on the Today Show literally a couple of months ago. He's a Nobel Prize nominee and someone who's the go-to person when it comes down for science and cell work in this particular industry. AM/PM line, absolutely amazing. But maybe you know some people that want to shave off a few pounds and get their sexy back. I mean, we are in January. Last time I checked, top 3 New Year's resolutions are lose weight, quit smoking, and make more money. Let's talk about the lose weight one. That's where Zen Body comes into play. Our Zen Body line is comprised of 3 different products. The first one is Zen Shape. Zen Shape is an all-natural appetite suppressant. It is comprised of the raspberry ketones, the green tea leaf extract, the African mango extract, as well as well trim to help curb your appetite. Then we have Zen Fit. Zen Fit is an amino acid drink, 12 grams of protein. It comes in watermelon and fruit punch. Tastes like your mother's Kool-Aid. You drink it before a meal or before a workout. Helps to speed up your metabolism. Then we have Zen Pro, which is the all-whey and pea protein shake. Comes in vanilla, comes in chocolate, no soy, no sucralose, no artificial sweeteners, non-GMO, and gluten-free. All of these products wrapped under one roof, ladies and gentlemen, with our Zen Body program, led by CNN nutritionist, someone who's been featured on the Dr. Oz show numerous times, someone who really, truly understands nutrition, Mr. Mark McDonald, with our Zen Body community that you were able to participate in and help you shave off those unwanted pounds and get your sexy back. But that's not all. You know, maybe in the middle of the day you catch yourself crashing sometimes. Or maybe you've noticed, like me, that you go to a convenience store, and even though we need water to live, the energy drink section is bigger than the water section. Have you ever noticed? You know, maybe you're one of those people that's cracking a 5-hour energy in the middle of the day. Or maybe you know someone who constantly is drinking Code Red Mountain Dew, or they drink 72 cups of coffee to keep going all day long. Or they're drinking Monsters or Red Bulls or Sobeys or all these different energy drinks that are packed with all these calories and all this sugar and gives you this crazy spike. With us, we have a healthy alternative to that with our Nevo energy drink. 20% fruit juice, less than 80 calories. It is unequivocally fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. It comes in 4 different flavors. And once you get on the Nevo, you understand why there's so many people hashtagging finding Nevo. This product is good. And then wrapping up this product line is a product that was the MLM product of the year, a product that was featured on the Rachel Ray Show, totally unsolicited by Jeunesse, a product that was featured on Inside Edition, totally unsolicited by Jeunesse, a product that has gone viral all over the world that is proven to get rid of wrinkles, fine lines, bags, and crow's feet in 2 minutes. Let me repeat that. A product that is proven to get rid of wrinkles, fine lines, bags, and crow's feet in 2 minutes. Not 90 minutes, not 90 days, not go to the doctor and see if the product is working. Apply the product at 4 o'clock and see a result at 4:02. Now, some of you might be saying, well, Cedric, what's the big deal? So what? It gets rid of wrinkles, bags, fine lines, and crow's feet in 2 minutes. I want you to think about something for a second. I'm a practical guy. I like to talk in practical language. Everybody that you know has a face, number one. Number two, we live in a very vain society, do we not? Every magazine that you've recently seen in the grocery store or the convenience store, somebody in a bathing suit, somebody focused on their skin, somebody focused on weight loss. We live in a very, very vain society where everybody's focused on how they look. That's number two. Number three, we live in an instant gratification society. Nobody wants to wait for anything. Everybody wants everything right now. There's people running to their mailbox every single day right now looking for their W-2 forms so they can run all over to the instant rapid refund place and pay an extra $300 to $500 to get their taxes done by someone who really isn't even a professional because they don't want to wait 8 weeks for the government to mail them a check. That's called instant gratification. So if that's the society that we live in, that everybody wants everything right now, nobody wants to wait for anything. We live in a vain society. Everybody's focused on how they look. Why not take a toll booth and put it in a lane that people are already traveling down? You see, I learned a long time ago from a very wealthy man that if you really want to be successful in life, you simply find a lane that people are already spending money in and you stick a toll booth in that lane. You see, for those of you that are here tonight to learn how to make some money, I want you to understand a couple of things right before I get into the money as I wrap up the products. Irregardless of what you do tonight joining Jeunesse, that's not going to stop the skincare section at your local CVS. That's not going to stop the skincare section at Walmart. That's not going to stop the reality TV show called Botched. That's not going to stop Maybelline. It's not going to stop Avon. It's not going to stop Mary Kay. It's not going to stop the fact that 10 years ago when you looked at your face in the mirror, it didn't look the way it looks today. And 10 years from now, it's not going to look how it looks today. It's not going to stop the fact that all of us are aging. It's not going to stop any of that. So keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, because at the end of the day, this is a lane that's already being driven in. So open the door with a product like Instantly Ageless that people can see instant results. Get rid of their wrinkles, their fine lines, their bags, their crow's feet. If you haven't seen the video, go check out www.lookathereyes.com. Again, that is www.lookathereyes.com. So you open the door with a product like Instantly Ageless. You give them instant gratification. Then you've got a full-blown skincare line with our Luminex line with 6 different products under one roof. Then you've got our resveratrol line focused on your immune system and our antioxidants. Then you've got our multivitamin line, our AMP line. Then you've got our whole Zen Body program that's focused on the weight loss and getting you sexy back and helping you maintain a healthy lifestyle. Then you've got our energy drink section that we're just taking over right now with some other cool things coming down the pike. Now you take all that and you wrap it under one roof with a company with over 700 employees, 32 offices on the ground, doing over $1 billion in sales on a yearly basis, in 120 plus different countries. And literally, for those of you that are listening to the sound of my voice in the United States and Canada, of the 90 plus million a month that we're doing in business, less than 19 million of that every single month is coming from the United States and Canada combined. You know what that means to all of you that are listening to the sound of my voice? It means absolutely insane opportunity at your fingertips. You see, everybody doesn't know about Jeunesse. A lot of people can't spell Jeunesse. They can't pronounce Jeunesse. They never heard of it before. The U.S. market is completely untapped because we went overseas first and we came back, remember? We built the foundation overseas first. We're not like most network marketing companies that majority of their business comes from the United States. So if the United States market slows down, their whole freaking company is toast. That's not Jeunesse. See, last month we did less than 15 million in the whole entire United States of America. You subtract 15 million from 90 million and you really didn't miss it. If I would have told you we did 75 million, you wouldn't know the difference between 75 million or 90 million. Think about that for a second, ladies and gentlemen. So for all of us in the United States, for all of us in Canada, when Canada was just officially launched this weekend, you have an opportunity of a lifetime. So please don't let your broke neighbor or your broke friend or your broke freaking family member talk you out of the best thing that could change your life. So now, speaking of broke, let's get into making some money right now. But before I do so, I want to make sure I throw in this disclaimer. None of our products are here to treat or cure any diseases out there. I just want to make sure that you are aware of that. Number one. Number two, let me get into the moolah side of the world. And I always want to start off by telling you that your results may vary. This is not a lottery ticket. This is a business. You actually have to go build it. There's some people who own Subway restaurants that do millions of dollars. There's some people who own Subway restaurants that do hundreds of thousands of dollars. There's some people who own Subway restaurants that do 5 figures. Some people go to work and build their business like a business, and some people don't. You feel free to choose which one you want to be when you grow up. Being that we got that out of the way, let's talk about how we get paid. There's 7 different ways that we get paid inside of Jeunesse, ladies and gentlemen. 7. I want you to count them on your fingers as I go through this process with you very simply. The first way we get paid is via retail. Someone comes to your website and they purchase a product from a retail standpoint. Let's say they bought a box of Instantly Ageless. One box of Instantly Ageless costs $74.95. Your cost is $44.95. In this particular example, you would make $30 in commission, the difference between the wholesale and the retail. On any of our 14 different products, you're going to make the difference between wholesale and retail, which could be anywhere between $20 and upwards of $50+ in commission. The next way we get paid is what I like to call retail on steroids. The reason I call it retail on steroids is because with Instantly Ageless, for an example, we give you the opportunity to have a product that has 50 sachets in each box. 50 sachets. One sachet can last 1 to 2 days, depending upon how much someone is using. So, ladies and gentlemen, with these 50 sachets, we currently have distributors selling sachets from $5 to $10 per sachet, making anywhere from $250 to upwards of $500 plus per box of product, per box. Yes, you heard me correctly. Now, Now, before some of you doubt that here really quickly, let me help you out. Because some of you are like, $5? Will people actually pay $5 for a sachet of product? Yes. So you know people right now that stand in line at Starbucks and pay $5 for a cup of coffee, and they stand in line for a whole hour, and when they get out of line, they got bags under their eyes. So the answer to your question is unequivocally yes. Would you pay $5 to look pretty? You know, I had a young lady come to me and said, Cedric, I really, really like that product. It's really, really great. But when it's permanent, please let me know. And I started smiling. And she said, what are you smiling about? Because I said, I look at you right now, it looks like you have on a little makeup. And she says, I do. I said, I'm just wondering, is it permanent? See, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to keep this in mind. Don't overthink this process. Don't overthink it. We've got doctors, estheticians, dermatologists, regular everyday folks. We've got people selling the product in flea markets and vendor events, at weekend events, making hundreds and thousands of dollars on weekends just marketing the product, utilizing a 2-minute video and doing a quick 2-minute demonstration. Remember, it's only 2 minutes. You didn't ask for 45 minutes of their life. The next way we get paid is with our Get To and It's Paid For You program. Our Get To and It's Paid For You program. Now, how that works is that you go out and get 2 preferred customers. For every 2 preferred customers that you actually go out and get, you're going to receive a $50 bonus and free product. You get another 2, $50 bonus and free product. You get another 2, $50 bonus and free product. The next way we get paid is with our Fast Start first order bonuses. Now, with our first order bonuses, ladies and gentlemen, there's 4 different ways to become a distributor inside of Jeunesse in the United States of America. There's 5 different ways to become a distributor inside of Canada. That will be a $199 level, a $499 level, a $749 level, a $1,049 level. And if you're in Canada, you also have an additional level at $1,799. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at these different levels, okay, at these different levels, you're going to either make a $25, $100, $150, $200, or $250 first order bonus based on which level someone comes in at inside of your organization. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the differences between these packages are the amount of product that you have up front. Okay, and always keep in mind that you've never seen a McDonald's open with 1 hamburger. So you want to make sure that you've got enough product to be able to facilitate and give out samples and have for your own disposal at the same time and become a product of the product. Now, at each package, there's also a point value attached. Every product that someone purchases, there's also a point value. Now, some of you might be thinking, points? Well, Cedric, I'm used to getting paid in dollars. What are points? That's the next way we get paid, because I know you're keeping track. Ladies and gentlemen, inside of Jeunesse, we're building 2 teams. Some people call it a left team and a right team. Some people call it a strong leg and a weak leg. I like to call it a checking account and a savings account. Now, when you go out and have 300 points on your left leg, AKA your checking account, when you generate 600 points on your right leg, AKA your savings account, this triggers a $35 cycle bonus. 300, 635, 300, 635, 300, 635. Now, it does not matter where these points come from. That's why it's so important. That's why it's so important that you get with the person who put you on this conference call ASAP, because you could have people that could be placed under you and their points will count for you. See, it doesn't matter if the points are coming from the people that are being placed under you. It doesn't matter if it's coming from your customers' customers. It doesn't matter if it's coming from your reps or your reps. Procrastination can be very expensive in this particular venture. So make sure that you pay close attention, get with the person who put you on this conference call, get the rest of your questions answered, and become a distributor ASAP, because one of the advantages of getting in quickly is getting positioning. Now, in this portion of the comp plan, I know you're thinking, well, I didn't get on this call to learn about $35 bonuses. I totally dig it. I understand. You can cycle 5 times in a day, 10 times in a day, 20 times in a day. You can cycle up to 750 times per week. Now, in case you don't have a calculator handy, that's the equivalent of $26,250 in a week that you can make in this portion of the comp plan. Now, just in case you didn't eat a big, gigantic bowl of optimism this morning with your frosted plate, and you're like, 26 grand a week? Yeah, right, Cedric. Feel free to fail that equation by 90%. That's still $2,625 a week. Not bad. Feel free to fail it by 95%. Still over 30,000, over 1,500 bucks a week. Ladies and gentlemen, if you think about the power of just this portion of our comp plan, if that doesn't get you excited, you might need to take a mirror and stick it under your nose just to make sure that you fog it up real quick. You might want to test that out. Now, the next way we get paid is with our 7-level check match. Now, this is absolutely amazing because with this 7-level check match, ladies and gentlemen, it pays up to 75%, up to 75% of the checks of the people in your organization. Let me tell you what I mean. Ladies and gentlemen, you go out and enroll Johnny. Johnny makes $10,000 in a month. You would make up to 30% of that, or up to $3,000 a month in a check match. Johnny goes out and enrolls Christopher. Christopher makes $10,000 in a month. You would make 15% of that, or $1,500 a month in a check match. Christopher goes out and enrolls Giselle. Giselle makes $10,000 in a month. You would make 10% of that, or $1,000 a month in a check match. Now, you might not even know Giselle. Don't you love you some Giselle? You send her Hallmark cards and chocolates. It don't matter that she in Canada. Hey, you're making sure Giselle all right all the time there, don't you? Ladies and gentlemen, that goes through 7 levels. 5% on level number 4, 5% on level number 5, 5% on level number 6, and 5% on level number 7 for a whopping 75% check match. We also have what we call a diamond pool, ladies and gentlemen. And with our diamond pool inside of Jeunesse, the company takes 3% of global sales every single month and they put it inside of a pool. All of the diamonds and above split this pool. This is a very, very significant bonus that is paid out every single quarter of the year, 4 times a year. A check so big that it might help you fall out your chair. I'm not talking about a turkey that your old boss sent you for Christmas or Thanksgiving. I'm talking about a real check. A real one. We also have our phenomenal Free to Kids program. You know, we really believe in helping children around the world. We've built quite a few villages already around the world. We're digging wells around the world, assisting numerous different kids, providing them with fresh water, fresh food, school clothes, school supplies. We just recently, cumulative, we've donated well over $1 million to our specific Free to Kids program, which has been unequivocally fantastic. As well as Jeunesse is really, really big on traveling. We're really big on incentives. We're really big on helping our distributors see numerous different parts of the world. And I just recently got back from Canada here late last night, and I was looking at my passport just from the previous year from Jeunesse, and I'm like, wow, who would have known? You know what I mean? We recently just had a major event actually in Maui, Hawaii, 7 days, 6 nights, 100% paid for by Jeunesse at the Grand Wailea resorts there. A couple of months prior to that, we were actually in Cozumel, Mexico at the Dreams Resort Vacation Club for a whole week, 100% paid for by Jeunesse. A couple of months prior to that, we were actually in Tahiti and Bora Bora visiting the Tahitian islands for a whole week, 100% paid for by Jeunesse. That's what the name of the game is all about, ladies and gentlemen. It's really all about enjoying life, traveling the world, visiting numerous different places, and really, really taking advantage of the time that we have here on this planet. We only get one shot at this thing called life. So why not live it to its fullest? For those of you that are here for the very first time this evening, please get with the person who put you on this conference call and get the rest of your questions answered. Please know that when you plug into this team of Team Takeover, not only you're plugging alongside of a company that will unequivocally change your life with some products that are unequivocally amazing, but you're plugging in with a team that understands what leadership looks like. You're plugging in with a team that has a full-blown marketing system that you are able to plug into that has built-in capture pages already, built-in funnels, built-in product-specific funnels, autoresponders already built in for you, numerous different traffic sources for you to be able to get traffic to your website, training to be able to get you armed so you understand how to build your business the right way. We know you're in business for yourself, but we're going to make sure you're not in business by yourself. So get with the person who put you on this conference call, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you get the rest of your questions answered. Allow me to be the very first person to welcome you to Team Takeover and Jeunesse Global. With that being said, God bless you all. Thank you so much for hopping on this call. I'm going to end this call as I end all the rest of them. Always remember, it takes a lot more face muscles to frown than it does to smile. So go out there and make somebody smile today. They deserve it, and so do you. Look forward to seeing you all on the next call. Everybody have a phenomenal evening.